You were last on our show in October, and since then your mission has been delayed by about 10 months or so. Can you give us an update on where you're at with your Artemis mission training?
Yeah, so we did have that delay, and that was largely due to the heat shield. So this is what protects us when we're coming back to Earth at 39 times the speed of sound. We have to come plowing through the atmosphere, and that heat shield is what will allow us to survive that re-entry. We learned some new things from Artemis I, so we're taking extra time to finish some studies to make sure we're confident the vehicle will work for us, which I think is worth the time to do, personally. So I'm very happy with that delay. I think it was the right decision. And then since then, we continue to be busy. So we're working full steam ahead with the experts internationally, but at NASA Johnson Space Center, we have a simulator. We're working as a crew in the simulator. We went out to the Pacific Ocean, did a whole drill of like after we land in the Pacific Ocean, United States Navy comes and gets us. We actually went and did that for real, daytime and nighttime. Got hoisted up in a helicopter, put on a ship. So really cool experiences. I'm having the time of my life.
Physically, there's a lot of training, obviously, that goes into it. You just mentioned some of the things you're up to. Mentally, how do you prepare for a mission like that?
So a lot of the training, I think, is where the preparation comes from, because we talk about all the time, how are the ways that something could fail and that could kill the crew, and what are our backup plans, and how do we mitigate those risks? I think that's a big part of the mental preparation, is we rehearse all of this stuff. So yes, it'll be unique to experience it for real, but I will have already been there in my mind hundreds of times and kind of practice it. So that's a lot of the mental preparation. Also just taking care of our bodies, both physically and mentally. So exercise, daily quiet time. These are the ways that I sort of deal with the stresses of a mission like this. And I just feel really well supported by the whole team. And then just how excited people are when I meet them. And Canada is going to be the second country in the world to send a human into deep space. That's amazing.
And it's you.
Well, it's me, and I'm super glad that I get to go. It's a great privilege. It's an honor. But I'm so proud of the country, and so proud of so many people over decades who got us here. I think that's really important to remember. And the most important thing is for our youth to realize, look at what you can do. What
has been the most memorable part of this training for you?
Probably the interactions I have with people across the country and how inspired they are by what we're doing as a country. That's really meaningful for me, and I just think it's so important. I am such an optimist. I put so much emphasis on the fact that humanity has to come together to collaborate to tackle the big problems. We do have big challenges, things like climate change, war. We're not collaborating on the planet as an entire species yet. Our youth they're worried about that. When you talk to them, they ask you questions about that. That bothers me, but I have such great optimism by what we are demonstrating that we can do, and I love that people see that. I love when I see them in an audience and they're smiling. We're talking about collaboration and they're clapping, and it just gives me a lot of hope.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.